Now, note, today we are not working on the 66. That was a pretty good and easy, kind of a cold start. 55 degrees. It's getting chilly early. Today, I bought a new stereo for the 94. The old one worked, but this is what happens when you try to remove your radio without the proper tool. I read online that you can do it just fine with coat hangers, and I thought, they can do it, I can do it. Well, I got it out, but not in one piece, and tried hooking the ribbon back up, and it don't work no more. The reason I removed it, I ended up removing the entire dash, cleaned up the instrument cluster, and the gauges are so much brighter now. That wasn't the main reason I took it apart. A key had gotten dropped into the defrost vent, so I ended up taking all of it out. I didn't know I was going to have to go that deep. I'd thrown the key up in here, and I thought it went between the window and the dash, or the dash cover, or the actual plastic, which is the whole dash assembly. And I was hoping I could remove the top screws, pull it back, and get it. But no, it went down in the duct, and I didn't make no videos on that, but you got to take everything out. So we ordered us a stereo, and it just came in today. Hopefully it would just be a plug it in and you're done type deal. It does have a harness adapter. It's supposed to hook right up to your stock plugs with the adapter. And I'm going to have to set this down. It was on my doorstep when I came home. I just tossed it in here. I had other stuff to do as soon as I got home. And with my torn rotator cup, I can't reach in there to get it properly. So let's unbox this thing and see what we got. Okay, let's see what we got here. I don't know which is the top. Don't guess it matters. I think the name of the place I ordered it from is Classic Car Stereos. I think I already said that. And it's a Kenwood brand. I think I already said that. There it is. Kenwood. It's right here. Cost me $182. Okay, what all did I get here? Looks like we got some adapter plates, frames. Not sure which one of them I'll be using. Here's the packing sheet. Just Classic Car Stereos. And price on there? I don't see it. Maybe you do. No, I don't see a price. But anyway, it cost me $182 shipping and all. So we'll see. If it bolts right in, it'll be worth it to me. And before you say, oh, that's terrible that you broke your original one. It didn't sound that great anyway. I remember back when this truck was not quite as old as it is now. It seemed like I remember it sounding better than it did before I broke it. But I think just age. Truck sat in here all that time that I redid it with the stereo not being hooked up or used. So let's see. If I like this, I will order one that is supposed to fit my Torino next. But there's no sense in getting a stereo in the Torino until I fix the exhaust, because it's so loud. You'd have to scream in my ear to have a conversation in it with the leaky exhaust. So, once racing is over and I get my firewood gathered, which I have not even begun doing because I've been racing this year. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Not sure if it'll just fit right in or not. Let's cut this open and take a look. Of course, I'll shut off the camera when I go to reading the directions, and I'll show you what I got to do. supposed to fit Ford's, Mazda. It was a Ford Mazda multi-kit. Kind of universal thing. It's supposed to. I'm going to worry about the plugs. I know that this is no big deal. Shouldn't be. I'm not sure what fits what, but got some pieces there. I'll wait till I read the directions before I even see what I got to do here. Looks like there's some directions in here. Well, let's see. That is definitely not. That definitely doesn't look like my original plugs. I've got two of them on the original one that go right there. Right there. So, we're going to have to read the directions to see what plugs into what. Don't tell me they're going to make me cut and splice my original plugs. I did not want to do that. No, I didn't. No, I did not. So, let's see. These aren't as quick and easy as they advertise them to be. I can see already. This plugs into that. You mean to tell me that I got to figure out what goes where on this? I may send this back because this isn't what I thought I was buying. Alright, I found something that changed my attitude completely. This was in the box under the paper, and because I remember the order, it said something about an adapter, and these puppies are just what I need. I'll show you. They plug right into my stock radio plugs, and then what you do is you splice these onto this adapter, which goes into the back of the stereo. And I will show you that they plug right in, and all the colors match the instructions here. See if I can put this camera somewhere where you can see it. Okay, let's see, I think this one goes right here. I think it goes like this. These are the ones that plugged into the back of the original radio, by the way. And here is my antenna cable, which I haven't checked to see how it fits yet, but that just snaps right in there. This guy, and these are, well, this is the power and all that. And maybe this truck has that amplifier I said I didn't need earlier. I don't know. All the colors matches, and there's a wire for it, so I'll wire it how they say it, and we'll see how it works. That should, there you go, clicked right in. And these, I believe, are all the speakers. So I should be able to hook this up, and then you push this little tab right here, and it should come unplugged. So I'm going to wire it up just like the instructions say, and we'll see. So I guess I'll owe the people at Classic Car Stereos an apology for being disappointed before I even found everything that got sent to me. Let me wire this up and we'll see if it works. Alright, it's a few days later, and I tested this yesterday. I had it kind of temporary hooked up. I bought some connectors today, just some barrel connectors, and crimped them. But as far as the speakers, once you use their adapters to this factory plug, it's pretty much matched color to color. And I tested it yesterday before I permanently connected them today, and it worked. Yellow to yellow. That is, see, the yellow I think is, it's straight to the battery whether the key's on or off, and the red, to red, that is ignition wire, meaning only when the key's on. So, and then the black is a ground. And it seemed to work. And I need a new antenna cable, but this one works, but this one's like really short. And as you can see, it's not looking too good there. It's kind of tricky to connect. Let me hook that up. Now I have to set this radio on top of the dash, or I could just stick it in the hole to try it out. And if it works this time around, I will be ready to I'll have to unplug it, and then I'll figure out what insert adapter they gave me to make it fit in the dash without rattling on me or falling out. But for now, just want to plug my antenna in, shove all this stuff in there. Yeah, that antenna cable doesn't stay in there very well. Once the radio's stuck in there, I'm sure that won't be a problem, but I may want to think about getting a new antenna. Let's just stick that in there now so this thing don't fall on me. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out the adapters and get this thing to fit. Once we make sure it works. I played with it yesterday. I'm just now learning how to use it, so bear with me on that. I need a key. Now, let's just turn it on. Accessory. Turn the key backwards here. There it goes. It's coming on. Close this door so that not annoying buzzer doesn't work. I'm on standby. See if I can remember how to use it. While I'm on standby. Function. Display. Color. I don't want all that. Sky blue. Don't forget how to use it again. I think. Here we go. Radio. Okay. Let me go to band. We'll go to AM.
Over 130 products available.
Talk show radio won't sue me for putting this on YouTube, will they? I hope not.
With 11% off. Oh, and weather stripping right now. Have enough.
That's not what I want to do. Man, now see, seek.
Store for details.
As you can see, I got some learning to do here. No, I don't want USB. That's audio, auxiliary. I want to go back to radio. Radio, there we go.
And getting you ready for the
now,
Monday night.
find my channel. I got a seek button that goes that way and that way, and you can tune your channels through here. I haven't even learned how to set the clock yet. I know it sounds awful. It's AM.
Then take us with you. Presented by Isaacs and Isaacs Injury Law.
There we go.
WeWin.com.
Oh no, a loyal commercial. They could really sue me.
1080.
All right.
Great candidates to hire.
But that's working.
Well, trying to find a needle in a haystack.
I'd like to show you how FM sounds. I'm sure it sounds better, but
Actively fine.
pretty sure I would get my video demonetized if I put some actual music on there. So it works. And I will learn how to set the clock and everything later. Right now I want to unplug it, get that fit in there, and then I need to clean up my mess in here, and I got to hook this thing to the trailer and get ready to go racing tomorrow. Okay, let's see how well this goes. What I think I need to do, I had to do a little sanding and filing so that this piece slides in there better. And it's a nice snug fit, but not so tight that you have to destroy it, everything to get it out. And I think we should be able to slide it back over the radio. This came with the radio, this metal piece that I'm working with right now. It slid over this. And before I plug it in, we'll just see how that feels. And I want to make sure it's not too tight before I shove it all the way in, because that means, no, that feels pretty good. I just want to make, because if you get it too tight, I'm going to have to at least take the glove box out so I can reach around and push it back out. So we're going to leave that like that. Now this piece came off of my factory radio, and I don't know if you can see it. You're going to be able to see it when I show you. I've got to get my flashlight and take you off to my little homemade pod here, but there is, see that metal bracket right there at the top? Well, this piece slides over it just like that. You probably can't see in the dark now, but I can't hold the camera and the flashlight in this because I only have two hands. But I think you get the gist of it if you see what that looked like. And I modified this to fit my new radio. It just slides over this. And basically that's how it slid over the other one, except my old one had a slot right there, and I just cut the tab away so that piece that popped in that slot wouldn't keep this from sliding all the way down. And I should be able to do that. Sorry about the camera moving out of the view, your view. Alright, let's okay, now let's plug it all back in, and I'm hoping that, okay, I may have to get in your way here. And let me pull the seat back up, maybe that'll make it better. Okay, let's go ahead and plug these adapters back in. Then we'll have to plug the antenna in. These guys should be taped up. I'm just going to do this for now. I don't have any tape in here. I think these will be fine. We'll just let them hang loose. And let's see. I think this one goes here. Yep. This is the power. You probably can't see through my arm, can you? And of course we put this back here. That goes the other way. Oh, don't. And there we go. Now the tricky part is getting my short. Oh, I forgot one thing. I found something that will make that should make my antenna stay in there a little better. Something was missing. It stayed with the old radio. Aha! This piece right here, I think goes like that. Now, you probably can't see what I'm doing, but I'm plugging in the antenna. I think it's going to be a much snugger fit, if it fits into this one. Maybe it won't fit into this radio. Careful, Mark, don't tear it up. And guess what? That piece will not allow my antenna to plug into the new radio. It fit the old one, but not this one. Let's try something different. It stayed in the radio. Let's see what happens when I do this. It slides in like that. Make sure my pin goes down in the hole in this. Oh yes, that's much better. Now, I'm hoping okay, that's gonna go like that. Uh-oh, that cable is giving me trouble. My antenna, that is. There it goes. Ah, there it goes. There we go. It's awful tight. There we go. But one thing's for sure, if I have to pull it back out, we no longer use the removal tools, which I don't have, which is why I'm doing this now, because I broke my original radio. But they will not work with this no more, as far as I can see. But even though this doesn't snap in, it slides in snug enough, and thanks to that plastic piece I adapted, which held the factory radio in, I don't think it's popping out. 7.3 diesels are good for pulling trailers, but they don't have enough G's to pop the radio out of the dash for sure. But if I ever want to get that out, I'll have to remove my whole glove box, reach around, and I'll be able to shove it back. Let's hope everything's plugged in. Let's turn my key on. Aha! Takes a little bit. It had me worried. Oh, shut up, buzzer. There we go. Now, if I can remember, I think the first thing I got to do is radio. Okay, yeah, you push the SRC button, and there it goes. Hopefully it'll remember my channels now. And we'll go to band. We're on AM, yes I know.
And the data shows that most of the price increases we've seen were expected and are expected to be temporary. Prices are still too high.
It's amazing how
You don't want to hear those lies, do you? Oh, okay, that's going to work. I still got to figure out how to set the clock and all that. I'll do that after I get my trailer hooked to the truck, because I got more important things to do now. And so I guess we'll call this a video. This is a little something different. Now that racing season is almost over, I'll be doing more videos here in the garage. So haven't done a lot of that lately. Been really busy. Been trying to race as much as possible. I got several more videos. Should be 3 more videos of racing. Or 2 more after you see this one. Anyway, thanks for watching.